Welcome back to the show. Oh my gosh. Yes, no, I have a very cool artist with a very unique name. I want to welcome to the show Kreyonbox. What's up?
Yeah. Hey, I'm here, starting 20, we're here, we're still pushing, it's Kreyonbox, hello people, and, I'm glad to be on the show today.
I'm glad that you're here. Tell me. Okay. I got to ask you, why is your artist name Kreyonbox? There's got to be a story behind that.
I mean, that's funny, a lot of people ask me that, it's actually, the story is just basically me being part of a cult team, you know, um, a lot of cars, just meeting up and, we all had the different colors, cars. Some people had blue, some people had red, some people had yellow. So people used to just make fun of it and just call it crayon box. Every time they see us,
Oh,
they'll be like, oh, crayon box. And, that just happened to stick. And, you know, just saying crayon box is, is drawings, creation, for kids or whatever. So, I just kind of went with that, and it just stick. And I've been doing it since 2014. Since I was a part of the team with these guys, and that's how it came about.
wow. Well, I mean, I can understand that. I got that. That's kind of cool though to adapt that. I have a friend of mine that he has a group called the Black Honkies because they used to tell him he was a black honky. He should have been born black. He's got too much soul. So,
Wow.
hey, why not?
Right.
Why not? Wow. So, okay, so let's go into the music. Let's get into the music aspect of this because you are a musician. What pushed you to do fresco music out of all the genres of music out there?
I mean, special music is basically like a blend of hip hop, retro music, EDM pop. So really, like, when I started doing music, I was kind of using all these flavors of, of the music genres and doing my own. And one day, DJ Eqma, which is the guy that pushed me to the Fresco music, he Snapchatted me. He was like, "Hey, there's this movement called Fresco. I think you should join it. It's pretty much
Hmm.
everything that you do, but they just haven't as like a growth yet." So I was like, you know what? It's pretty underground right now. Let me join that, and I wanted to be part of the history. So when it actually does blow up, I was part of a underground movement, so fresh and so new. And this
Right.
is why I kind of Fresco music.
Nice. That's cool. That's kind of cool to be the first, like a pioneer. That is so cool. So, who are you inspired by since you like so many different genres of music?
I'm from the Caribbean, so
Hmm.
I'm really inspired by Caribbean sounds and Caribbean music in general. There's this group called Tabu Combo and all these guys back home. I'm really inspired by that. I'm inspired by French music. You know, and actually inspired by hip hop.
Hmm.
This is just like Drake and Tata Signs and stuff like that. It really helped me shape my sound and really made me who I am today in music.
Right. Wow. So, what is an average day for you then? I mean, you've got so many different things under your belt. You do so much. I mean, what is an average day for Crayon Box?
I mean, an average day for Kreyonbox is exactly what I did this morning too. Actually, I wake up, I cook a little breakfast, eat a little banana, do a little tea. I enjoy tea. Listen to music actually. Put a playlist on Spotify, on YouTube. I love listening to a lot of music. Do a couple beats. If I get the chance, and call my manager and see if there's anything in store for me, and pretty much cool it, man. Relax and just that. That's what
Wow,
film in the morning.
that's nice. That sounds like a vacation for me. So, I mean, okay, so you do collaborate, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Awesome. So, which
Um,
musician would you like to collaborate with next?
and so I just did some with Belfie, which is
Okay.
an amazing voice of classical music. Shout out to her. I have some with DJ Eqma coming soon. Some with Low Fresk. Which are other artists on the Fresco world, and I just released a track with We So Cool called Neo Mood. So you guys check that out.
Nice. Oh, cool, cool, cool. So, I mean, like, what really got you into music? Because, I mean, I know you love music, and I mean, everybody really does. I mean, but what got you there?
I mean, when I was really young, I started taking piano lessons, and then, that really actually pushed me to just, I always wanted to compose my own music, but I never had the tools really. So, when I got to high school, I started throwing parties and I started playing my music in there, just getting some studio time. And people were like, oh, they want to hear more. They want to hear more. So I started throwing parties, playing my music. That was pretty much that. And then
Hmm.
this is what made the whole brand happen and stuff like that.
Wow. Now you're a pioneer, you're a pioneer. You gotta kind of like, think about that. So, I mean, being a pioneer and being one of the first of this genre of music, if you could have your fans remember any one thing about you, what would that one thing be?
I mean, if anyone knows Kreyonbox, I just want my fans to remember as a guy that went forward actually, successful, accomplished, work hard, achieving goals. That's really what I want people to remember of me as a fan. And, I keep pushing to do better every day. So I want my fans to do the same too.
Mm, I hear that. I hear that. Okay, so between Freskau Love album and the Pink Tape album, which are and what are your favorite songs?
I mean, if we're talking Fresco Love, Populaire and Le Fire, they're pretty, they like coffee in the morning. You listen to these things, to these songs, and you just want to go, like,
Mm-hmm.
and, Come to Come Time, Fresco Love will be the soul of the album. But, actually for Pink Tape, Loki is the first song, and, that pretty much sums it what the album is going to be about. And Back in the City and Me or Mood, which is really like two songs I say that really shaped my sound.
Mm, mm, mm. There's so many different social issues going on right now, and I know that a lot of artists are very passionate about, different things. What social issues are you most passionate about, or do you even talk about that?
I say two things. I'm not really, I don't really like talking about social issues, but really my
Hmm.
thing, if I had the chance to change, will be lack of self confidence and low self esteem because
Mm.
I feel like, people had more confidence to just keep doing what they love and what they like. The world will be, way different, you know, um, atmosphere right now.
Hmm. Now,
Exactly.
now, wow, are you okay? This is kind of weird though, because I mean, I've heard that. Okay, you're a solo artist, right? But are you a part of a band too?
Actually, I'm not part of a band. I'm actually, every time I do a featuring Fabio Damas, which is actually with my brother, people will be thinking we're a band. People actually
Oh.
give it a joke. They call us Freskau,
Hmm.
just like they even the band of a name, but that's not actually a band. So, but never say never.
Right. Right. And what are your long-term goals now that we're talking about this, talking about, hanging out with other people and collaborating and people thinking you're a part of a band when you're not, and then now you have this career that you have being a pioneer. So what are the goals for long term?
I mean, the goals long term for Kreyonbox will be, building my own legacy,
Mm-hmm.
keep creating, and one thing I'm actually in the process of doing right now is learning how to play guitar. Because I actually want to do like, just songs just me playing the guitar and singing stuff like that, which is kind
Mm-hmm.
of Désolé Chérie, which featuring I with Duffy was kind of that.
Well, well, and let me ask you a question. Times have changed, from back when I was coming up, where there were major record labels, and now they're independent labels, and then you got indie artists. Are you looking for an independent label deal or a major record label deal?
For me, I actually think well of major labels. I think they're well funded, so that'll be a right thing for me in my career. But I actually would like a label to understand that I'm trying to keep 100% of my music rights. So I don't know how that'll go around, but I think if you're trying to expand globally, you're gonna, actually will have to sign some type of deal with any type of label just to expand globally and reach different markets. So, in that sense, that's the only way I like to sit down with a label, just so I can get to expand globally.
Hmm. I gotcha. Yeah, it's difficult, being an independent artist, being out there doing everything on your own, taking all the money out of your pocket and giving it to somebody else. I
Yeah,
know
exactly.
it's really hard. Wow. So, okay, so thinking back on your performances, I mean, what has been the best performance of your career so far?
I mean, the best performance of my career would be a show I did in South America during my
Hmm.
tour, the Popular tour. When I got to the venue, I was still like the promoter booked us, in advance, but I was kind of like the first rapper to go perform in that type of scenery, and I didn't know what to expect. He did not know what to expect. Even when the show started, it kind of went into hiding because it was that much of an anxiety for him.
Hmm.
I had a 6 minute set, and it happened to prevail. I mean, it happened to expand to 1 hour set because people wanted more. Every time we finish a song, people be like, more, more, more.
Mm.
So, that really inspired me. That was really a nice show for me down in the
Nice.
Popular. So,
That's
yeah,
always a pleasure to have that happen. Definitely. Okay, so I don't think
exactly.
most people know this, but you received the Fresco Music Award this year. How does that feel?
Oh man, that felt great. I was really happy. That was really an honor to me coming from the Freskau community. I just want to dedicate this thing to my fans, to the people that helped me, my brother, my mom, and dad, and just know I keep pushing and I'm coming for more. So
Hmm.
thank you for the Freskau award again.
Oh, that is so cool. Congratulations on that. And man, and being the first to receive that is just an amazing thing. And I know you're like on cloud 55 right about now. So
Oh,
do you,
thank
do you have any upcoming projects that you'd like to talk about? And where can people follow you on social media?
Yeah, so I just released the bank tape. So yeah, I can check that out on Spotify, on YouTube, and I actually have the visual for the first single, which is called Loki, coming out with DJ. Um, and people can actually follow me on social media at Kreyonbox, which is KREYONBOX.
Awesome. So
And
that is so
I
cool. Are
hope
you on
you guys
Instagram?
journey. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. You guys get the album on iTunes, by the way.
Awesome. Awesome. Is there anything or anyone that we've left out today that you'd like to say thank you to, or anything you'd like to leave?
I just like, of course, to shout out my team, shout out to the guys, shout out to Eqma for helping me, JTC, DJ We So Cool, Fabo Damas, the whole Freskau team, Ball Party King, and you, of course, for just letting me have this amazing interview and sharing this nice, moment with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you being on the show. I really do. The show is nothing without the people that do, and go after their dreams, like you. It's just this show would not exist if you didn't do what you're doing today. And thank you. Thank you.
All
Wow.
right, for having me. You
Thank
guys have a
you.
blessed day. Stay fresh.
You too. And everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. You can get his information in the description box below. All you have to do is click on it. It'll take you straight there. And thank you, Kreyonbox, for being on the show. And you guys, thank you for being avid listeners of Dream Chasers Radio. And don't forget to what? You guys know what I'm getting ready to say. Dare to be different.
All
Am I
right. Stay fresh, go.
I dare to be different. 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 I dare.